Baseball teams that everyone thought were going to be unstoppable but failed. Back in early 2023, the New York Mets were coming off a season where they had won 101 games, and everyone around baseball was convinced that they were about to become the next big powerhouse. On top of this, their front office was not messing around because they went out and signed Justin Verlander, who had just won the American League Cy Young Award, and they already had Max Scherzer, so people were saying this was the best pitching duo in the league. And what made it even more exciting was that the Mets kept almost all of their star hitters from the year before, while also setting the record for the highest payroll in Major League Baseball history, spending over $400 million in total costs. But what happened next is honestly wild. You see, before the season even started, disaster struck as Edwin Diaz, who was their superstar closer, got hurt celebrating a win in the World Baseball Classic. And just like that, the Mets lost the guy who was supposed to lock down every ninth inning. And while that was already a huge blow, it got even worse when 3 of their starting pitchers got injured before opening day. So they had to use backups and minor leaguers who were not ready for the big stage. But the way their veteran stars played was just as surprising. The thing is, almost every big name on the team started playing way below their usual level, as Jeff McNeil, who had just won the National League batting title, saw his numbers drop, and Starling Marte also struggled a lot. Meanwhile, Scherzer and Verlander, who were supposed to dominate, both looked older and less effective, and the Mets ended up using more pitchers over 34 years old than almost anyone, but they just could not get the job done. But what was going on in the clubhouse made everything even messier. As it turns out, the team's chemistry was off from the start, and reporters noticed that the players just did not have each other's backs like they did the year before, so when things started going wrong, nobody really stepped up to hold the group together. And there were even rumors that some of the leaders on the team were not getting along, which made it harder for everyone to stay focused when the losses started piling up. But the way the season ended is what really takes this story to another level. What I mean is that by the time the trade deadline came around, the Mets had fallen so far behind that they decided to give up on the season and started trading away their biggest stars, including sending Justin Verlander back to Houston and Max Scherzer to Texas. And suddenly, the team that was supposed to be unstoppable was just trying to rebuild for the future as they finished the season with a 75-87 record.